encima se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, el dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un bosser. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan. Huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, imagina lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan. Huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, imagina lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si le tomas es que le está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide.
And the batter now, Ellie
Leading
De
off
La
tonight for
Cruz.
Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's outside. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. On the ground to short, Perdomo. Fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
And he takes a strike. Out to short, Perdomo. Sends it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball,
2 out, space is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab, Hunter Green.
For the Diamondbacks,
well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Batting second.
Here's Ketel Marte. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Here's Josh Naylor. heading down the line. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. Back here at Chase Field, top of the 2nd. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Santiago Espinal. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
In the dirt.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Grounds one to short. Perdomo zips it across. 1 out in the 2nd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez under it. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
In the dirt.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the 2nd. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Moreno down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter.
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Green certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. That one outside, and it's 3-0.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close. So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Going back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a danger.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Carroll takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That misses. And a count 2-1. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Second and third, 2 down. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Rodriguez back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. Rodriguez, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. In for a strike, 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Line drive, base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2. One ball.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Matt McClain now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
McClain
swings through that one. Trevino off of first with 2 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
McClain tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Gurriel stands in now and watches strike 1. Inside.
Ball 1.
And now it's even 1-1. Benson. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next pitch is downstairs. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Steer. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jeimer Candelario. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is downstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now Santiago Espinal doubled his first time up.
Espinal.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here is T.J. Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up
Next to him, Jake Fraley. Flied out his first time.
Fraley.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Pavin Smith.
The designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side. Grounder might be two. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's safe.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt. Throws it away. McCarthy stands at first with one out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo doubled his first time.
For Cincinnati, number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up in RBI. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Fraley right there to make the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Gurriel makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in for a strike. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. We
Leading off
head to the
for the
bottom of the
Diamondbacks.
fifth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And here it comes. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that one upstairs. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 0-2 in this one. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. That clips the corner. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Pavin Smith. Whips it across, and that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Kendall Graveman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
1-1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one ripped into right, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a miss. Graveman, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCarthy settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Slider clips the zone. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Friedel settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 2.
Moreno.
And first offering is fouled off. The D-backs up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped, but it curls foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
This is Corbin Carroll. Just missed. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That's back there. Bang! He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's going to be Ketel Marte. And that's in there at the knees. And that's down. A base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Steer to Elliott, second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Espinal to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Suarez.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Benson pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Graveman back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Strike 1.
1-1.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Just missed.
That's the ball.
He was late there. Strike 1. Base is empty,
strike.
1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught.
Now pitching for the
Kevin
Diamondbacks,
Ginkel takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that's in for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Number 14.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Man at first with 1 gone. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. McLean. Not in time. He's safe. And here is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Espinal makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well. And
Fraley really on his horse for it. Brings it in, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Ginkel, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. The Diamondbacks up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.